Hello, you're watching the full-time Focus down here at the Focus Community Arena as it's finished Hemel Hempstead Town 0, Truro City 0. In truth, both teams cancelled each other out. Not too many chances for either side, but Truro will certainly be the happier of the two sides going back down to the West Country with a point on the road. But manager Brad Quinton was certainly looking for a little bit more, and he's with Patrick, and we can cross over to him now.
So, Brad, 0-0, what do you make of that one?
I don't think either team would have scored, if you want my honest opinion, if we carried on playing till Monday. We huffed and puffed, we built up possession, played out, got higher up the park, we beat our man, got crosses in the box and no one's in the box. Our decision making in the final third, we're lacking confidence at this moment in time. Another clean sheet in terms of what we're doing, but I've got to talk to the players now in terms of them. They need to stay between the goalposts, and we need to get back to what they're doing rather than worrying about what everyone else is doing and do their own jobs. So we spoke about this, and disappointed being at home and not really testing their goalkeeper with any shots or durability to cause them in the defence. A hard work game session, with a centre half. I want them centre-halves to be worked and know that they're in a game. And my two centre-forwards today didn't really do that. So that's what I was really disappointed with.
Yeah, I mean, you spoke on confidence there, and there's obvious patterns that they're trying to play. It just isn't coming off in that final bit. Is it a main thing of just trying to bring that confidence up, or is there more things that you need to drill into the players?
Yeah, you're right. I think when they're not scoring, centre forwards are not scoring. It's naturally that they'll come deeper or they'll find themselves outside between the goalposts. And my two centre forwards who played today, that's their bread and butter, that they should be in between the two goalposts. I think as I build up, they're coming a bit too deep. Don't need them to be doing that. But yeah, it comes from confidence. It comes from, I've got to make a run. No one's giving the body, etc., etc. We can talk till we're blue in the face in terms of that. But I've spoke to them in terms of motivation that they need to look at themselves and be honest. In the final third, we need to do a lot better. And the players understand that.
Yeah, obviously not to stay too negative. Obviously, it's another clean sheet. There's there's solidity at the back.
Yeah.
Is that something to take away from the game, I suppose?
Absolutely. We work tirelessly on how we play out from in trouble areas, and we're getting into areas where we should start hurting teams. And that's a compliment that some of them probably are not seeing that at this moment in time. Yes, it's a clean sheet, like you said, but we need to take pressure off of our midfield, off of our defenders, and our fullbacks are beating people and getting crosses in the box, but we're not there. So these are the negative sides of that. You're probably hearing from me echoing to them, but on the front foot, defensive-wise, we haven't conceded a goal again.
And obviously games are coming thick and fast again at the moment, and you've not got a lot of time to prepare for the next one, but what's the message for that one?
Yeah, another one, for us, as well as Chelmsford, a Saturday, Monday again from 2 weeks on the trot. It's hard. The boys have obviously got a couple of knocks, a couple of injuries in terms of what we had before the game, but yeah, they're good. We've had a good chat. We stayed in the dressing room and spoke about it, and obviously they're aware of what we need to do better. It's about them communicating with one another a lot more to get themselves out of this rut. And goals please everyone. You're paid to score goals as a centre forward, and other people in other areas are helping them out. So they need to be honest, and they need to look themselves in the mirror and say, look, I need to be doing better, and stay between the goalposts. You guys behind me, you've got to work harder, which I feel they're doing at times, but our options in terms of what we need to do to hurt the teams the other way, they need to be looking at them. So we'll work on that. We'll be okay. We'll be fine. Obviously looking to strengthen the team as well. So as long as it's right, we will do.
So as Brad said there, we huffed, we puffed, we didn't create too much in the final third, but we did manage to keep a clean sheet nevertheless, and that builds on that really good defensive foundation that Brad prouds himself on and his teams. And we can catch up now with Dan, who is with goalkeeper Craig King.
Craig, that was a difficult game today. What did you make of it?
Yeah, it was tough. Obviously, Saturday, Monday, the effects of that are still there, I think. It is tough, especially part-time. People got jobs. Saturday, Monday, it's hard to get ready for the Monday game, and then obviously you haven't got proper preparation because you're going to train once on the Thursday. So there's no excuses. You could tell both teams were pretty tired out there, but I don't know, you could probably tell I'm a bit frustrated. Defensively, I think we were right. Obviously, I'm happy to keep conceding ones and clean sheets like today. Like, I've got nothing to moan about really, but the frustration comes from, we all know we've got a very special group here. It just hasn't completely clicked yet. I think it will do, but I think there's a lot of frustration in the camp because we know our potential and we know where we should end up at the end of the season, and the belief hasn't gone. The belief pretty much is still there from everyone. So yeah, we're frustrated. We're happy not to lose the game, but like I said, we should be aiming for 3 points. But again, it's only 7th game in, and for me personally, I know joining a new club, it does take a few games to get grips, build relationships with players. So it will come, but obviously this is just a frustrating stage of it when we feel like we're dropping points.
And it did look like a frustrating performance out there. You and the boys at the back did amazingly. You did your job. It does just look like a way to break down in the final third. How can we look to bounce back for that?
Yeah, well, obviously we're Saturday, Monday again. We're playing Chelmsford away on Monday, which is going to be a very tough game. I think they're 4th at the moment. But with all the frustration, we're only 3 points off playoff place again. And that just shows that our standards are a lot higher than where we present to be at the moment, which is a good sign. Obviously the frustration is a good sign as well, but I don't think we'll let us get under too much about it, to get too low about it. But like I said, it's still very much early days, and I think we all need to remember that. Yeah, like you said, defensively we're doing our jobs at the moment. Strikers, it takes a bit longer, I feel, to build relationships, and everyone knows that. Obviously, like I keep saying, the main word is frustration at the moment, but games are coming thick and thin. We've got to pick up points where we can, and this point could be a valuable point at the end of the season. You never know. So
we got Chelmsford on Monday. Is it a game to bounce back and get a good result?
Yeah, I think Chelmsford away is obviously a tough place to go. Another Monday night. We've only got tomorrow recovery, then we're back at it. You've got people working Monday, so we'll go straight to the match. Again, no excuses. That's what we signed up for. That's what is a life being a part-time footballer. So it's going to be a tough game. We're going to go there. We're going to be as solid as we can. And again, we're just going to keep trying to open, get more opportunities, get more chances, and it will click soon enough. I think we all have the belief that it will click, and like I said, it's the 7th game in. We don't need to panic yet. We're panicking, but we're 3 points off. Like I said, it's a very good place to be at the moment, knowing that we're not at our potential yet.
So those were the thoughts of goalkeeper Craig King, and as he said then, it's only 7 games in, still very early days, and the players have still got to build those relationships. So certainly some good foundations to build on going into Monday's game. But before we go, August has been a good month for goals, and let's take a look at the Goal of the Month nominees. Matthews with a corner, plays it short to Joe Ray on the edge of the box. Joe Ray, and he scores! What an absolute beauty there from Joe Ray to pull the Tudors back level. What a way to open his account for the Tudors. 61 minutes gone in this second half. It's Hemel Hempstead Town 1, Maidstone United 1. Krasnicki, is he going to have a shot? Right-footed shot. Oh, what a goal there by Arch Krasnicki! Brings the Tudors level. A fantastic shot there with his right foot. I did wonder whether or not he was going to have the shot as he turned and tried to find the pass, but I think shooting was only in his mind there. Mackenzie with the long throw into the box, flicked on, or tried to be flicked on by Chris Smith, but it's headed away. Joe Ray with a fantastic goal. That's 2 goals in 2 games for him, and it was an absolute peach of a shot. And it just looped over into the back of the net. Well, it was a fantastic technique there. He had to make sure that he got his body position right, and and the weight of the shot had to be perfect. So some absolute bangers there in August. Some great goals from Joe. 2 from Joe there and 1 from Arj. So if you want to vote for your winner for August, then head over to Twitter and cast your vote on the poll. The poll will close on Tuesday afternoon at 5 p.m, so get your vote in before then, and we'll announce the winner later on in the week. So that's all we got time for this edition of the Full-Time Focus. Join us on Monday as we head down to Chelmsford for our next fixture. If you are heading down there, we look forward to seeing you, but make sure you get your tickets in advance because the ticket prices do change on the day, so why not get them straight after this, after you've watched this video. But if you are unable to join us, then tune into the National League TV, where we'll be streaming the game for £9.50. Click the link in the description and you can register your account to buy your matchday pass. And if you don't want to do any of those two options, then you can listen to our live commentary. Tune in for around about 7:35, where we'll be bringing you all the action as it happens. But for now, and from me and the rest of the team, thanks very much. Good night.